Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's session. My name is Jordan, and I will be your host today. Before we dive in, I want to take a quick moment to introduce Microsoft Reactor. Microsoft Reactor is a global community space for developers, startups, and students to learn, connect, and build. We host free events, workshops, and meetups designed to help you grow your skills, explore new technologies, and connect with industry experts. If you'd like to stay connected and hear about future sessions, scan the QR code to subscribe to our Reactor newsletter. You'll get updates on new series, training opportunities, and community highlights, all straight to your inbox. Before we wrap up, I want to introduce you to Microsoft Learn, an amazing resource to keep growing your skills after today's session. After the session, you can visit Microsoft Learn to continue exploring at your own pace. You'll find step-by-step learning paths, hands-on modules, and even certifications that can help you advance your career or deepen your technical expertise. It's the perfect next step to keep building on what you've learned here today. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. We appreciate you taking the time to learn and connect with us. And now, I'm pleased to hand it over to our speakers. Let's get started.
Hi everyone,
Hi,
welcome
Priya.
to our
Hello.
Reactor session. Hey. Let me quickly check if you're able to hear me. Yes. So welcome everyone to our Reactor session where we are going to be talking about Copilot and agents from zero to hero. And today's topic that we are going to be covering is going to be on essential skills for Microsoft 365. Before we get started with today's discussion and today's session, I want to introduce our moderator and the speaker, that is me. So my name is Payal Guruprasad. I'm a senior Microsoft technical trainer working with Microsoft close to 12 plus years now. And in the MCT or the Microsoft certified training role for 5 years now. I specialize in Azure, AI integration, Copilot adoption, and deliver trainings to customers for Microsoft 365, Copilot, AI Foundry, Agentic AI framework, and helping organizations embrace AI responsibly. I'm joined by my wonderful moderator, Priyanka Agarwal, who is also a senior Microsoft technical trainer with 18 plus years of global expertise in Microsoft technologies, learning operations and training management. She's skilled in delivering corporate trainings in Azure, AI, Copilot, .NET, SQL Server, SharePoint, and is a Microsoft certified trainer. I'm sharing our LinkedIn profiles. Would love to get connected with all of you. So let's deep dive into our session today. So in our Zero to Hero session, we are going to be talking about some of the keep learning links, which you would have seen earlier as well. Do go ahead and scan this QR code, which is a study path for your certification, practical labs, and much more. So this starts off your journey from what's Copilot to what's your AI solutions and much, much more. So don't forget to scan this QR code and start your learning journey. Coming to our session topic that we are going to be covering as part of our agenda today, we are going to be talking about the navigation and access of some of our Microsoft 365 essential services. We are going to be talking about collaboration and productivity. We are also going to be talking about some of the security best practices. So let's deep dive into the first session, which is navigation and access. Here, we are going to be talking about some of the common terms and terminologies that you should be aware of. The first one that we are going to be talking about in navigation and access is your Office 365 and Microsoft 365. Office 365 is your cloud-based service that includes your apps such as Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, along with services such as Microsoft Exchange, SharePoint, Teams, and OneDrive. These are your productivity apps. Coming to your Microsoft 365, again, this is a cloud based service which includes your Office apps that we just spoke about. Along with that, it also includes services such as Windows 10, 11, Enterprise Mobility, and Security. We generally refer to these services as EMS, Enterprise Mobility and Security, which is your mobility management and security platform. The next thing that we should be aware of is the navigation to your Microsoft 365 Admin Center and your Microsoft 365 Copilot app. Your Microsoft 365 Admin Center can be accessed using the URL admin.microsoft.com. This is the portal for you to manage your users, licenses by adding, deleting, or even managing your user access there. You can manage your Microsoft 365 groups by creating, deleting groups, editing the names and the description. You can also manage the billing features within the admin center. All your global app settings, services, service health reports can be found in your Microsoft 365 Admin Center. When we move on to your Microsoft 365 Copilot app, this is designed for your Microsoft 365 users, which can go ahead and give you the access to your recent files, documents that you have shared. You can create features like new documents, forms, notes, videos, and more. In order to navigate for the web experience, you can go ahead and log into the https m365.cloud.microsoft.com. We are going to see this as a demo as well. The next thing that we should be aware of, the common features for your navigation and access, is your Microsoft 365 Copilot chat and Microsoft 365 Copilot. When we talk about the first one, which is the Microsoft 365 Copilot chat, this is a cross-app chat experience, which is centered around your Microsoft 365 Copilot. It serves as your AI go-to for your chat functionality in your work mode. It is available at no additional cost with your Microsoft 365 subscriptions. It is powered by the GPT-4o models and the large language models and has the feature of web grounding capabilities. When we come to the Copilot or Microsoft 365 Copilot, this is your personal assistant at work. It includes everything which Copilot chat offers and more when you want to add any type of Microsoft 365 license to it. It is also powered by your GPT 4.0 and connected through your Microsoft Graph. And it is using your Microsoft 365 apps that you use every single day. So apps like Outlook, Teams, or if you're talking about Excel, PowerPoint, and Word. You can use Microsoft 365 Copilot to work with your work or organization data. Now let's take a look at what we have from the navigation and access perspective. For you to access your Microsoft 365 portal, right? We recommend you can go ahead and use the office.com because that would be the main entry point for all of your Microsoft 365 applications efficiently. So it's like a one-stop shop for your Office applications. Your core productivity apps that you use day in and day out, apps like Outlook, Teams, OneDrive, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, can be accessed from the office.com as well, the web version of it. Now, let's take a look at a short demo on identifying these components that we looked at. Okay, so first we are going to be looking at the office setup that is going to your admin center. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the screen here. The one that you're seeing here is your Office Administration Center, that is your admin.microsoft.com. As a Microsoft 365 administrator, you can log into this portal with your organization credentials and manage users, active users, contacts, guest users, features such as deleting users, restoring users. You can also look at features within Marketplace by enabling functionalities within it. So this, as a Microsoft 365 admin center, you would have access to it. Now, you can also configure features such as your products that you want to enable, the licenses, the billing. All of these components are available to you within the Microsoft 365 admin center, right? And you can also control features within the applications as well. So if you want to enable any feature, disable any type of feature, this is a place for you to control it as well. Now we spoke about your Microsoft 365 Copilots, right? Or the chat experience. So let's take a look at that as well. So here we go. So I'm currently logged into my work profile, okay, to the Microsoft 365 Copilot, right? So I have logged into your Microsoft 365 cloud.microsoft.com. The one that you're seeing here is accessed using office.com, www.office.com, and you can see all of your applications available here. Your PowerPoint, Outlook, Word, and Teams. Now, I'm currently in the work mode, so I am having the access to my organization data. But you can also log into your Microsoft Copilot, which is your AI buddy or AI assistant. This would ideally not have access to your work data. You can use it for your daily, like an AI functionality there. Now, let's take a look at how I would use Microsoft 365 chat to, maybe give a prompt or help me out with a current task. So I'm going to give a small prompt here. Let me show you here. This is the prompt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this prompt here. Okay. And let's see the magic of Copilot chat. There we go. Bring this up here. So here I have given an instruction about Microsoft create some multiple choice questions, and it is supposed to ask me certain scenarios there. Okay, so let's take a look at how it's going to work. This is a prompt which is given to the Copilot chat. And let's see, I'm hitting on enter. And see if it is responding. Oh, yeah. So you can see here the question, the prompt that I've provided. 60 supposed to give us a written asking what is one of the key features of Microsoft 365 Copilot chat. Now you can see this in your screen. What do you think is the answer for this? Go ahead and post the answers on the chat. Which one do you think is the right answer? So it works only in Outlook, cannot access other apps. It allows users to interact with Microsoft 365 data using natural language. It requires manual coding to generate responses, or it is only available to external users. Which one do you think is the right answer? So I'll give it a few seconds. Go ahead and choose the right answer and post it on the chat. Which one do you think is the right answer? I feel B is the right answer. I'm going to go with B here because it allows users to interact with Microsoft 365 data and using the natural language, right? We are using prompts. So let's see if that's the correct answer. You can see here it gives a correct answer and also gives you the explanation here, right? It says it is using natural language. This means you can ask questions, give commands, and have a conversational style of interaction with Copilot. You can see here it has also generated the second question, and it is asking me to choose the next option there. This is what we mean by using your Microsoft 365 Copilot chat, which can be accessed from your www.microsoft or m365cloud.microsoft.com. Now, moving on to our next scenario, when we are talking about the features such as collaboration and productivity, right? Now, in the collaboration and productivity requirements, we can use platforms like Microsoft 365 Copilot, Copilot Chat for performing tasks at a faster rate. Maybe you want to catch up on meetings, or you want to catch up on a recap, or any of you want help with your drafting emails. These can be done much faster with your Copilot solution. You can create professional looking content in real time by making use of Office apps such as Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and OneNote. You can organize and access your files, documents in OneDrive. You can stay up to date through your emails and calendar using Microsoft Outlook. You can organize and simplify your operations using products such as Microsoft Project, Planner, Bookings, To Do, Forms, List, and Loop. You can streamline your everyday processes by making use of products like Microsoft Power Apps and Power Automate. Now, coming to the scenario of collaboration and productivity. If you're talking about, let's say, email and calendar management, Outlook is a go-to app which helps you manage your emails and calendars efficiently by helping you with the scheduling and also with the reminders. If you're looking for a real-time communication solution, you have Microsoft Teams, which provides you with the chat, video call, collaborative workspace for Teams scenarios. For securing your cloud file sharing, you can look at OneDrive to help you allow a secure cloud storage and controlled file sharing among your colleagues, wherein the permissions and enterprise security is built in. You can integrate your collaborative tools, especially your Microsoft 365 tools. They work together in a seamless manner. Now, for this, we are going to take a look at what are the other collaboration solutions. Let's say, for example, online document collaboration. Microsoft 365 allows users to create and edit documents online. You can make use of Word, Excel, PowerPoint from any of the devices. And users can edit these documents online. You can use the web version of these applications as well. Co-authoring feature, where you can have multiple users act as co-authors and simultaneously enhance or work on the documents, reducing the version conflicts as well. You can look at task management tools by making use of Planner, to-do helps in the teams, which help you organize your task and assign responsibilities and manage deadlines efficiently. A game changer in project management. Integrated productivity ecosystem, which is enhanced with the help of productivity tools to help you streamline the workflows in a better manner. Coming to our scenario that we are going to be looking at, we are going to be using Copilot Chat to show you how seamlessly we can go from doing a brainstorming with your Copilot Chat to help you create a document as well. So let's take a look at this demo. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up the Copilot Chat, and I'm going to go ahead and use a new chat option here. So what we are going to do is, let's say I have a Excel file and I want to go ahead and get some insights from that Excel file. So let me go ahead and add a content because I'm in the work mode, or I have logged into my Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat, which has access to my work data through Microsoft Graph. I will be able to add my work content from here. So there's the Excel file which I have the owner, or it has been shared with me. I have permissions for this. And I'm going to go ahead and use this data here. So let's say I want to go ahead and get some, sales trends from this data. Okay, so I can show you, this is the sales report. This is a data that we are seeing, and sales data from the past few years, and we want to identify what are the trend or data insights based on each category maybe sort it out for each month, right? Now I have added this file because it is in my OneDrive. I do have access. I can also upload the file as well. Okay, so let's see what we are going to get the response. So while this works, while we are going to get the analysis from here, couple of things that I want to highlight. This file which we are looking at, right? This file which we are looking at, this is currently there in my OneDrive, and I'm able to add that content with the help of Microsoft Graph, right? So Graph is that you can say connective tissue which connects your data sources from maybe your OneDrive, SharePoint, even your Outlook emails, calendar items are going to be provided as a source. Okay, so you can see here, while it is analyzing the content, it is basically looking at this document here, this Excel file here, and trying to go ahead and categorize the information and give me the trends along with it. Okay, so you can see here, it has given me the analysis, it has given a summary table with a detailed details of showing the monthly sales. It has also given me the trend analysis here, right? So you can see here the file which has come up here highlighting each category key insights have been provided, right? So this is the file which has been generated. You can see here it has illustrated from Jan 2018 so on up to Jan 2020. The components have been created. Now let's take one step further. Now maybe I'm going to use this data which has been generated to create, let's say, talking for a stakeholder meeting. So I'm going to use the data analysis which has been shared here for preparing a speech for my stakeholders, right? So as you can see here, I want to create a draft of a speech for my stakeholder meetings, and I want to keep it very simple, maybe within 10 minutes, and use the content from the analysis that has been provided earlier. Okay, so let's take a look at what we are going to see the response as. So now I've given a clear
Hey, Payal, we can see you.
Yeah. Can you see me now? Sorry, I think there was a drop in the connection.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, I think it's back now, right? So if you can see now, we were looking at preparing a speech for the stakeholder meeting in the previous demo based on our Excel file analysis. We were looking at creating the the stakeholder meeting speech. And based on this, you can see here it is giving me, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining this meeting. It is giving me a structure for the speech itself, followed by the overview of the analysis. It also gives me the time, like, how I should go ahead and time my speech as well. So it's a great value add if you're going to go ahead and prepare for any executive sessions, executive meetings. You can go for these options as well. And you can see here it is also sharing some of the key findings, like what are the categories, what are the seasonal peaks, what are the underperforming segments, and so on. So great value add if you're going to prepare for any executive meetings or any customer meetings that you're looking for. You can use this solution. Once I'm happy with the speech, the way that it has turned out, let's say I want Copilot chat to help me create an icebreaker, right? So maybe help me create an icebreaker at the beginning of my script, just to make sure that the audience or the meeting is engaging enough. So based on that, what I'm going to do is right. Let's see if we can go ahead and Word document as well. So let's see if we can go ahead and create a Word document based on the speech which was shared. So here we go. Let's go ahead and create a Word document. So this is something that you can use for not only for the collaboration, but also for improving your productivity as well. So you can make use of the Copilot, that is Microsoft 365 Copilot chat app, to start with the brainstorming on a data from Excel file. Then you can start creating a speech. Then you can also get the final, Word document with the details as well. As you can see here, it has created all of this information, and it has also helped me create the Word file as well. So it's getting downloaded. You will be able to see the Word file as well for you to explore. So something like this. Okay, so this is a stakeholder meeting speech. Let me go ahead and download this document. And here we go. This is the speech which is getting created. Okay, so you can see here, this was the document which was created by your Microsoft 365 Copilot chat, right? And you can then further fine-tune, brainstorm with this document. Now, when we are talking about the creation of content, you can see that not only you can do the brainstorming, but you can also create your presentation, your Word documents, helps you along the way, helps you with collaboration, helps you with your productivity. Now, one of the important, I would say, segments or requirements which come up is the security features as well. So when you're using any of these solutions, how do you configure some of the security configuration? So let's take a look at that as well. So from the security aspect, the security best practices and solutions that are available, I just want to highlight few of them. As you saw with your Microsoft 365 Copilot, we are accessing organization data. So my multi-factor authentication or MFA is one of the best practices or recommendations that we see. So MFA provides you with an additional layer of security by requiring not only a password as a entry or a security entry there, as a form of credential identification, but additional verification methods. For example, like an authenticator key or a Windows Hello PIN and so on can also be used. By managing file permissions, ensuring only authorized users can access sensitive files. So if there is any type of sensitive data, only the people who have access to that file can be able to look up that information, access that information. Ensuring that software updates, security patches are up to date so that if there is any type of vulnerability or threats, those can be avoided. And if there is any type of malicious activity like caution against phishing, can also be enabled with the help of malware detection and neutralization of these attacks. To help you out with these components, that is the security best practices, some of the tools which are available from Microsoft is what I'm going to be showing you now. You can make use of the first tool that I'm going to be showing is your Microsoft Defender. You can make use of the Defender portal, Microsoft Defender portal, which is a unified SIEM and XDR solution to help you with threat intelligence, with your asset management, and also for investigating if there is any type of breach, right? You can configure your MFA, multi-factor authentication. You can secure your endpoints. You can also configure settings for your emails and collaborations. Not only that, even your cloud apps can be secured with this. You can also make use of the Entra ID features. Within your Entra ID, we were talking about MFA, right? So you can look at Entra ID features for configuring MFA, identity protection, identity governance can be also configured. You can also look at permission management for your accounts as well. We also have Microsoft Purview, which can be used or configured for your sensitivity labels, for data discovery, for automatically going ahead and labeling your data. If there is any files or documents which have sensitive information, you can configure solutions to identify those data types as sensitive, internal only, confidential only, and configure plans or rules for managing that data. All of this is available within your Microsoft Purview portal. And this seamlessly integrates into not only your Copilot, your security features, and your Microsoft 365 apps. So when we talk about the security, be it Defender, Entra ID, or your Copilot, your Microsoft Purview, all of these security tools are seamlessly integrated into your enterprise security. Make sure you go ahead and leverage them to secure your environment. So with that, I just want to call out the learning path that we are all part of. So please make sure to scan the QR code. You can learn more on the study path and get your certification and practical labs from this QR code. This is one of the many sessions that we are hosting as part of our November series. So do check out our next upcoming sessions as well. Just another call out for our speaker and our moderator. Thank you so much, Priyanka, for moderating the chat. With that, the next sessions which are going to be there for your AI fundamentals are also listed here. Don't forget to register. We do have these sessions in multiple languages as well. Do check out our Reactor site and Reactor post. Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.